two facilitators today are Margaret Crockett and Emily Gagné-Lumas. Margaret and Emily are the two liaisons for Carbica. They helped us last year at the Archives at Risk program in Grenada, and they are going to help us for this workshop as well. Margaret Crockett is an archives and records management consultant based in the UK. She is the International Council on Archives training officer on a two-day-a-week basis, and is currently working on an online learning catalog for members and other record keepers around the world. Margaret has expertise in vital record protection, emergency planning and disaster recovery for archives, both on practical level and as a trainer. Margaret held the office of Deputy Secretary General at the ICA for 8 years, with her main role being delivery of the professional program, including the content for annual conference and congress. Margaret has lived and worked in the US, Hungary, Bosnia and Germany, and when not working for the ICA, she delivers training in a wide range of archives and records management projects in the UK and overseas.
I know that whenever we are running towards a disaster or running in after we've all had to evacuate out, that we are prepared. We have to grab certain things. As a businesswoman, I'm not going to be in heels and a jacket and a nice dress to have to get very dirty. So part of what I do, that's a hot pee. Part of what I do is make sure that when I do these management programs that I'm able to very quickly run and make sure that everybody sees us in the mode that we would be in. So this is part of the disaster preparedness. The Emergency Management Disaster Preparedness Expert Group, we focus on 4 major pieces of any disaster recovery and planning. And we're going to go through these later on today, but I want you to be able to see that because this is the expert group. So it's mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. We have a small team on the steering committee, so if anyone would like to volunteer to also help and aid us in our work, we certainly welcome your submission to our group. The expert group for the International Council of Archives sits among many. These are the different expert groups that work towards having better policies and procedures and helping those in the field, either through workshops or some of our other training material that Margaret is in charge of. But we are always trying to look for best practices in the field that we can share amongst others. So it's advocacy, appraisal, archives, buildings and environments, which is also critical for disaster planning and disaster recovery. We'll do a little bit of a building exercise later. There's archival description, of course, where we are, the EMDP, archives and human rights, photograph and audiovisual archives, legal matters, research services and outreach, shared archival heritage, and digital and physical records. So the way that ICA looks at this is there's a lot that needs to be done in many areas, and there are people that can be experts and help those that are working in these areas. The goals of the EMDP, Emergency Management Disaster Preparedness Expert Group, is to coordinate initiatives and engage and exchange good practices in the field of emergency management and disaster preparedness. We also want to facilitate professional mobilization and archival solidarity when disaster strikes. We were very close in partnering with Carbica after Irma and Maria and the little brother, nasty little brother Jose, that kind of snuck in there. He's like one of those kids that has to get attention but no one cares about. They keep putting him in the corner. But he didn't help with what was happening here on the islands. Even just in our own worry. We all know when they're coming. Katrina came, then we had the next one, which was just devastating right on the other side of the state. And so that, I know that worry. You're forever, here comes another one, what do we do? As Max said, I was on the ground for Hurricane Katrina, The Archdiocese of New Orleans sits over 4,000 square miles, which means 120 churches, 65 schools, 10 high schools, nursing facilities, care for the aged, etc. All of those records, all of that had to be salvaged and had to be worked with. So it's sort of a, the Archbishop doesn't like when I say this, a mini corporation. There are about 5,000 employees of the Archdiocese when you consider everyone that either works in the church or at the schools or the nursing homes, etc. So it's a lot to have to manage all the way through. And we'll talk a lot more about that and what we did. I never thought I would have that kind of baptism into this realm, but I'm standing here today because of Hurricane Katrina. The outline for the day, we're going to do lots of things, and we're not just going to be stagnant. There's going to be some wet exercises. Those of you that have already done wet, we'll do some more wet. The more you do, the better you get at it.
SXM, connecting you.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
My name is Miranda. I'm from Bonaire. I'm an activist at the government. Thank you, Lord. We haven't had a disaster yet. I hope we will not. The only thing we have had at our archive was a pipe broke at the weekend. So Sunday we all had to come and swipe water up.
That is a disaster.
Yes. For the next 2 weeks it was like a capsule where you cut gas, so we were blowing paper for 2 weeks now. And but now every day we just close the water when we go home.
Hello, I'm from Curaçao. I am a free agent. I do consulting on cultural policy, heritage safeguarding, intangible heritage safeguarding, and I'm a global facilitator for the UNESCO conference on intangible heritage. The only disaster I experienced was David, that was in the 70s in Puerto Rico. I slept through it. But then there were a lot of, there was some destruction in the metropolitan area in Puerto Rico that we had to deal with. And I also worked on cleanup teams for Katrina.
My name is Ruby Ekmeijer from Aruba. I'm currently working now with the Minister of Culture in Aruba, and I just started in March with UNESCO Aruba at the National Commission and the program specialist for culture. Thank God I've never experienced a big disaster. Only 5 years ago, I think, there was very much raining in Aruba, and it was the first time that I experienced flooding, but never in an institutional experience. But still, I would like you also to put attention at the missing of photographs and documents that you have from families, because that is the only the only experience that I have. But still, that is also a big loss.
Experienced many hurricanes. While Richard was speaking, I wrote down the ones that I remember in my mind. Gilbert in 88, Ivan, Sandy, recently here Irma, and Irma followed me to Puerto Rico with Jose. By profession, I'm also a UNESCO facilitator for the convention. And I was actually here, I'm not quite sure I was in the same room the day before Irma. Yes. Right in the same room. And a couple of us, a few of the faithful were here thinking that it would pass, you know. And it was so damaging. I was staying at Little DV resort. It was so damaging that the AC unit that's on top of the main foyer, which is about the size of this room, they found it in the sea. And I was actually spent another week or so on the island stranded. And it was, call it Caribbean, what's it exactly?
Carnival.
Yeah. That actually rescued me from here. And I ended up going to Curacao, Bonaire, Aruba before I went to Puerto Rico to catch a flight to Miami, back home. And to be honest with you, coming back yesterday and seeing the place, it's really true what you're talking about. Still for me is, because the experience was very traumatic, you know. And I can only imagine what the people who actually lived here went through. On the cruise ship, one of the people who actually comes here on a regular stop said that they couldn't believe it was St. Martin. And a lot of them were actually very sad when they made the stop and pick up people. So, yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Sidney Martin. I live and work in Bonaire. I work for the Ministry of Education, Culture and Science in the Caribbean. And I'm working with the examinations, cultural part, and also media. I never experienced disaster.
My name is Cheryl Sylvester. I'm from Grenada. I work at St. George's University. I experienced Hurricane Ivan in 2004. I must say I was home by myself. Now, that's not a very good experience. That's not a very good thing when a hurricane is coming and you're by yourself. Trust me, don't do it. My house did not get any damage. The institution was not damaged. Well, we got very little damage. But the public library in St. George's was damaged, as well as a significant archival collection that was located in the house of the Governor General was damaged too. But it was not a very nice experience. I never want to go through it again.
Good morning, everyone. Desiree Butler from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm West Indian Cataloga at Nales. I have never experienced a disaster. Well, not to the extent that it damages anything in the institution. It just basically has been stranded for a hour or two. Nothing institution-wise that I would share. Good morning, everyone.
I am Zananda Raymond, the serving Chief Librarian of the Commonwealth of Dominica. And I was born experiencing disasters, political uprising in the early 70s in my country. 1979, Hurricane David, 1980, Hurricane Arlen, 1990s, Hugo, Iris, Marilyn, Lewis, tremors in the early 2000s, and we experienced Erica in 2015 and Maria in 2017. So I think we have built some resilience. It is scary. Maria was actually scary, not just dealing with the professional life, but with your personal life as well. And that's what I'll say.
Tell them, connecting you.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want. I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Viv now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact WIB today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices. The Wynwood Islands Bank, now your online banking partner in progress.
St. Martin, let me hear make some noise! Where my ladies at? I ain't hearing my ladies, man. Where my ladies at? Listen, right before I start, I have a special advice for you ladies. Ladies, make sure you got yourself enough that tomorrow if a man decides to leave, your bills are secured. If you know you're independent, let me hear you make some noise! You know how to do music for the ladies. Y'all ready?
We had 4 days, different activities, different style and different genre of activities. The first one was the all-white jazz, by the courthouse. It was great because we had jazz, we had mature crowd, everyone was there, you know. It was free, you know, it's the grand opening, so we make it free. This one we give it to the people so they could enjoy themselves. And the second one, on the Friday, we had Soca versus Dancehall, a popular event that everybody loved to attend. It was a nice with Mr. Vegas and Curran Dubois, real good vibes. On the Saturday, yesterday, we had Kes the Band, Barrington Levy, Mr. Tiki Tak himself, Jean-Marc Ferdinand. And this also was nice because this one was different because we had live band all through the night. So, and today, Sunday, you know, St. Martin known for the beaches and good vibe, barbecue, chicken. So today is the beach event.
First time, the vibe is good, the energy is good, the people coming out, you know, joining Extra Tight and Calaboom together, good decision so far. We're definitely on the right track. We're after a good start.
Now today on the beach you have a lot of people that are here coming out. It's the last day of the event. I guess are you sad that it's finished, or you happy that it's finished, or you want it to go on more because people really came out?
Yeah, people came out. Well, I'm glad it's finishing because I need rest. But it's gonna be exactly right after this. We're gonna start to, you know, debrief and try to see all the different kinks and make sure we knock them out for next year. So we are happy. The beaches isn't a cool off. So people would think, yeah, on the beach you got water, it's a cool off. No, the energy is the same from day 1 straight to day 4. So we got Charles Marshall, we got a lot of different good artists. It's dominated by the local artists, Red Eye Crew, Kenyo Bali, you know, TG Band, the band of the year. So it's definitely a nice way to close out the Wally Tree.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Hello, St. Martin. My name is Jose Helaga and I play basketball. I have organized basketball events in St. Martin. Sport matters to me because it makes everybody come together in unity. So I challenge the businesses community to step up for sports and help us rebuild and repair our facility. I'm also asking the community to nominate local businesses in your area to take on the challenge and step up for sport because sports matter. Check out the Department of Sports SXM Facebook page for more information. Hashtag Sport Matter, hashtag Are You In?
the relationship between the management and the union was indeed an uphill battle. But lately, after the board get involved and try to get us at the table, and a couple of emails back and forward, we have a meeting coming up on August the 9th where we have some points that we have to discuss, and hopefully everything goes according to plan, and we have a friendly situation, a friendly meeting environment that has become a win-win situation for both parties.
What similar is the problem? I mean, after all, this has been ongoing for some time now.
Yes, indeed, it has been going for some time now. But nevertheless, we are the type of group of people that, in whichever area you throw us in, we will work with it. And as long as we could get the results for the people out. That's our main goal. So the negative environment don't really affect us in our work. We mostly concentrate on the objectiveness and the goal that we have to meet.
Does the relationship affect your task as a union in you representing the employees overall?
No. It will not do. It's not hampering the representation of the people. As I say, we correspond via email. Now and then if I have to call, I will call, because in this battle there is nothing personal. Everything is strictly professional. So I don't take nothing personal out of this.
The contention between the union and GBE, has that been solved?
Well, with GBE as well, we have been some battles with them, especially where they requested to cut costs where employees is concerned. And after looking at the financial reports from the company, unfortunately, we could not grant them the cost cutting where that is concerned, because the financial report speaks very loud, and they should take the financial report into consideration.